Yeah, you know what it is, right? You know what it is. You know what it is. It's bantering because I've just had a funny day. You know, like depending on how your day's been, it just sometimes depends on the thing. I've had a funny day, man. Like bare traffic, bare stuff going on, but
That's why you're vexed, man. A man's getting
no,
vexed at me for Safa as well.
I'm more in a good mood more than I'm more in a good mood, fam. I'll be real.
This him in a good mood. You don't want to buck him on a bad day, folks, mate.
Yeah, I got there safely. I'm well. I'm happy, fam. I'm on a good day, fam.
What are you lot saying for Berta, man? It's been officially confirmed. He's joined as our sporting director. Cronky said that, you know, the most exciting thing is he'll do his bit to help us win major honours. Finally got a new director.
You know what it is for me? You know what it is for me with the Berta thing, bro? I get it. You know when a new director joins, and then bare news starts dropping, it looks good, doesn't it? Bro, and I get it. It's not his fault because this is his first job at Arsenal, so it's not his fault. But where we've been so used to like the Arsenal PR kind of thing, it's like, bro, I'm excited. Yeah, it sounds good. Everything sounds good, but I just want to see like from the get-go. I don't want to, you know, Arsenal as well with Edu, like we were getting players like you see City when they go for a player, they'll go for a player and then it will you hear they're in for a player. Give it 2 to 3 weeks, that player's at City. Do you get what I'm saying? You hear Arsenal's in for a player from the start of the summer, and then near the end of the transfer window, you're still hearing stuff about that same
like a Netflix series.
Yeah, I can't have that. I need him to be like, on the ball. I need signers coming in the door quick so they could gel in preseason. Like it all matters. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man. For me, I'm excited, but I just need to see it. I need to see it, man.
No, facts. You know how I see it. Yeah, I see it as you know, like I said this on my own video, yeah, but you know how I see it. Like he hasn't got the benefit of having time, because if you come in an experienced way, like I say, if you hire a plumber to come and do the job, if you hire an experienced plumber, you want to do the job immediately. If you hire an apprentice like Arteta is, you give him a bit of leeway, innit? You expect mistakes, you expect him to have to.
Why don't he get leeway though? Because as experienced as he is, he just came into the job.
He's experienced and proven. I don't hire a plumber that's experienced and proven with 5-star reviews.
Yeah, but if you start a new job, you can't just be expected as soon as you walk in to change everything. He's got to immerse himself, be like a fly on the wall, really and truly. Surely he's got to be the one that gets the most.
Why are we giving him credit then? Why are we so excited that he's coming?
I'm giving him credit. Like I just like his CV.
Atletico. Yeah, but what's his proven track record? Why are we getting excited that he's got a proven track record then?
Because he's won at Atletico with Atletico. He's won.
What's he going to change in a matter of weeks? Because it weren't a couple of weeks or months at Atletico. It was time. It was trusting the process. We've waited forever with Mikel Arteta. Like, why can't we give him a few months?
Because we're coming in with the experience and know-how. If you bring in a Jose Mourinho with experience and know-how, you expect immediate results. If you bring in a Ancelotti, you expect immediate results. Berta is the equivalent of that in the sporting director world, isn't it?
But surely he's got credit in the bank because he's been here for he's done it in 12 years. Why has Arteta got credit in the bank?
Because he's an apprentice.
He's been an apprentice for 5 or 6 years now. Like, surely the apprentice has got to start passing some tests.
He does have to start passing some tests, which is why we're at the point of, should Arteta stay or go? Which is why we're having the conversations about it week in, week out.
Let's delve. Word to Fam Zone TV. Yeah, like, so what if Arteta don't win that in this year? What are we going to stop the top unit thing? Does he need to go?
No, he's got 2 years. He's got 2 years.
The goalposts always moving.
Yeah, 2 years.
Wait, D, 2 years from next season or like next season's his last season?
No. From this summer, if we sign the right players, he got 2 years from there.
And if we don't
sign the right players, then he got 1 season.
So why'd you get 2 years with the right players, but if you don't get the right
players,
because
I believe that there's no guarantee that even if you get the right players, you're definitely gonna win something. I'm giving you 2 year leeway to be like, okay, they're not robots. Do you get it? They do have to actually win it as human beings, innit? Everyone just wants me to just say, yeah, I'll tell you, if you don't win, you're out. But I don't think like that. So there's no point people keep telling me.
Yeah, but you don't give Martinelli this luxury and benefit of the doubt.
Martinelli's been there for years. I do give Martinelli that luxury. I don't think we should sell Martinelli because I think Martinelli should be a bench player.
It's all blessed then. Like Martinelli's allowed to stay at the club. It's all calm.
Yeah, I don't want Martinelli sold. If they sold Martinelli this summer, I'll be vexed.
I hear it. Arteta spoke in his press conference about him as well. He bigged him up and said he'll help us in his drive and will too, and he's going to be contagious. Arteta is doing well. I can't lie. I've seen him bad up referees. I've seen him. I think
bro, Simeone. Everyone is scared of this guy in like football terms. Yeah, bro. There's rumors that this guy was arguments, full blown, nearly fights, and that with Simeone because he would challenge him. He won't just be the yes man. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's where, like we said before, with Edu, yeah, it was two novices. Do you get? So now we've got a guy that's experienced. He's won stuff. Arteta now with Edu, Arteta's Edu's probably bringing a couple like players to the forefront, and Edu's sitting there. I mean, Arteta's going, raw. I don't know, with my man. No, but because what is your CV? Like, you ain't why should I listen to you? Do you get what I'm saying? With Berta, when he comes in, it's like, I've literally been in La Liga, bro. When does Barcelona or Real Madrid not win that league? When it happened when
I've been a sporting director longer than Arteta's been a manager. If Berta's thinking from that kind of trailer thought. Yeah,
but and he could say I've won, and with the players that he's brought in was the players that won it, minus Gallagher and that. But most of the players that were there were the players that won the La Liga through my man. So he's got something to stand on. No homes.
Do you not think he's going to put pressure on Arteta as well?
He has to, bro. You can't listen. I'm sorry, yeah. Like I said, for me, Arteta's got one more year. So next season is his last year, innit? So for me, it's like, bro, we've seen what you like. We all know that Arteta was the one that had the last say of the transfers, all that. It was well known that he had a say what goes on. Do you get me? So for me, it's like, bro, we've seen when it's like in your hands. And it's it's there, but it's not quite that. We need that extra little, know-how to get over the line. And then that's when you bring the experience in with Berta. And then I feel like he could just, where he knows how to win, maybe them working with each other could just create something good, man.
I hear it, man. D, what are you saying?
I agree with him, man. I think the Berta coming in, it makes sense to have an experienced sporting director and a novice manager. It don't make sense having two novices, or you could do it the other way where you have an experienced manager and a novice sporting director. That can make sense, but having two novices doesn't really make sense. And I feel like bringing him in makes sense. Yeah, you're not bringing him in for no reason, so you bring him in to do his job immediately. I don't think if he's all that he's cracked up to be and all that they say, then I expect you to do it this summer, innit? I don't expect you to be waiting next summer and the summer after and all stuff like that. And he's coming in for me. He's only coming in to get the number one targets. That's how I see it. I don't see it as anything else. I don't really see it. Why?
Oh, because we've seen Real Madrid not get their first choice targets. Surely he's got to be able to get the first targets, but also pivot.
Who's their first choice target?
Real Madrid didn't get Mbappe first time. There's bare examples.
No, but they got him. They got him in the end, but
there's bare times Real Madrid haven't got their first target.
You see that first bid? That was just to let. They knew that weren't getting it set.
Yeah, City didn't even get their first targets, with Declan Rice.
That was just to let Mbappe know, run that down. We're here, everybody. You get me? That was that. So they got him without getting him. So that one I can't really. But
I just need us to pivot, man. And even that, how do you not feel the power dynamic is then? Because obviously you could say Berta's ahead of him. Some people are saying he could sack Arteta if it goes left. Some people are saying they're going to work together. That's actually what The Athletic said. This said a snippet from The Athletic. Several sporting director candidates expressed concern that joining Arsenal would simply mean playing a supporting role to Mikel Arteta. It was a worry for candidates coming from a culture where the sporting director was, I can't say that word, but surely he's just another puppet then, arguably. What can really change under KSC, even as exciting as his CV is?
I think it's a more of a situation where, if somebody comes in like that, he would talk to Arteta and say, listen, you just do your job, I'll do mine. Don't worry about nothing. Just tell me who you want and I'll go and do my thing. If you do it confidently and straight to the point, direct, a man might be like, yeah, I got confidence in my man to go do it. You know what I'm saying? It's more, I think, a thing like that. Go on, Catch.
And I've been hearing as well that Arteta ain't been, last season, he was going to apparently meetings for all transfers and all that madness. Apparently, he ain't even been getting called to none of these meetings. It's literally Berta and all the cronkies and that. And for me, bro, if Berta comes in and I'm hearing he ain't get it. Like he wants a certain player for Arteta, but I'm still on to because the Cronkies think they're smart, bro. They've like appointing him is kind of not took the pressure off, but it makes you like now we're focused on Berta. What's Berta gonna do? No, bro. They still got to back Berta. Do you get what I'm saying? They still got to get fully behind him, because if you don't get fully behind him, what was the whole point? No Holmes. Yeah. So it's like one of them. If they don't back him, I can't be harsh on Berta. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's got to go hand in hand. Yeah, I'm just saying. You never know with them. Look, them manners. Yeah.
I think we're in for a big summer. Personally, I think like that's why they're.
What's a big summer?
What money wise?
Anything, man. What is a big summer for you? For someone that might be naive in the chat, what's a big summer for Arsenal?
A big summer would be with no outgoings. I know there's going to be outgoings. If you had no outgoings, I would say a top striker, top left winger, top centre midfielder, minimum. They're the three. I would say that's a big summer if you get. Obviously, we need more than that, like a couple of squad players and a couple of interchangeables, but 3 major signings, and I think that's a big summer. I can't start asking for 4, 5, 6 major signings, but 3 big signings, it's a major summer. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it anyway.
Yeah. Go on, Kat.
Yeah, quickly. Just give me like three signings that are over like 70, 60 M's. And then you can get the meat. Whoa, they're saying it's gonna be a big summer. This is what they've been saying. They brought.
We'll get on to Gyökeres, but Gyökeres is like 50. Williams is like 50. Zubimendi's like 50. You really think we're spending 70 million?
That's a big summer, though.
That's a big summer, though. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter how much. Like for me, like a Williams. Wow. If we get Williams for 50 million, he's not a 50 million player. That's like in this day and age, where the market is and how old he is. He's a Euro winner. He's like at least 70, 80 million pound player.
It's mad because Semenyo's apparently costing 70 million. So you are right. It would be a bargain for Nico Williams still.
Yeah. So what do you man reckon? Semendo, what's his name?
Forget the Semenyo shout, man. He's not helping us.
Semenyo. Wait, you're having Semenyo over Williams?
No.
Semenyo's not the one for us, man. I think these is agent low key, but Semenyo's not the one.
Semenyo's cold, but I'd rather Nico Williams still. Semenyo's like, to me, is like another. If we're not gonna get Nico Williams, then you go and get Semenyo. You get it?
You know what? Yeah. You know what? You know what though? I'm looking at it, yeah. You remember what Liverpool done? Liverpool went, they got fucking Robinson from Hull that was just getting relegated. Then they got Mane. So I hear what D's saying, because it's like, you kind of know what you're gonna get with these man. With Williams,
man, look at Semenyo and think that.
Bro, I think he's cold.
He's bad.
I think he's cold. You know what it is? It's just you know how it is, bro. You see the Spanish name, the William, like, he's over there. It adds more in it.
Is it a bit more gas season from him as well? Like, because he's doing all right where his whole team's doing it. Clivert's looking wavier than him.
Clivert's even looking good. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. With Semenyo, I think I need to see it. Maybe one more season, because like I don't know. Like someone just said in the chat as well. Remember Matoma? He had a mad season. This season,
I'm having Semenyo, to be fair.
He ain't had the same season. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's one of them. Nico Williams is Martinelli right now. Raw ability, not finished article. But
he's an upgrade on Marcus, man.
Yeah. He's definitely an upgrade on Martinelli, I feel like. And you missed a super chat, bro.
I missed a couple. Sorry, people. First one, the gentleman in the white cap speaks sense. Big up, he's talking about D. Shout out to him.
Big up, my brother.
And make sure you're following Famzone TV, man. He brought all the All-Stars out and whatnot. You know, the quizzes on Fridays. I'm not there. I wasn't there last week. I'm back to regain my throne this Friday, man, because I was seeing Fugazi in this. I'm winning that league, man. We got another super chat. I'm not no context guy. One love for the super chats, by the way. I'm not no context guy, but we all know a brother who always has an excuse. Next year it's major or bust. If the Cronkies don't have a big summer, we have bigger problems than the manager. Unpopular opinion, can we blame the Cronkies? They obviously, it all comes from them, but we've spent peas, bro. Like, are we?
Yeah. But hold on. It's like saved.
It's getting boring, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It is saved peas. Like when you go look at like what we've actually spent like out of our money, it's not that much.
I'm happy you said that, because pre it. None of these happens without Arteta. Like, this is all Arteta.
No, but I'm talking about. You see, all the seasons like when we didn't spend no money, or just before Emery coming, that we were tight.
I hear that.
When you break it all down, they ain't really spent, bro. They're doing the thing where it's like now it looks like they're spending, but they're just giving us what we were owed years back.
I hear that, but like 100. The Cronky thing is
catch up, piece.
Yeah. It's
surely we've caught up. We're still second though. Like. We didn't need to spend to win the title.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, I feel like, bro, he's done enough, innit? Arteta for what he is, he's done what he can, innit? And now it's just time to take that next step, bro. From 8th to second, from a novice, he's done what he can. Now that's why you got Berta to now solidify things. You get me? But now, I feel like if Berta comes in and we still finish second, now I'm looking at you. If you get backed, if the Cronkies give Berta the money, whatever, now I'm looking at Arteta because we've tried. We got rid of the sporting director. We bring in a new one because the old regime didn't work. Now they've backed him. What else can we look at? It's only you now, isn't it?
You know what I see it as well. I feel like we've got to bring back the loyalty. Just the same way. No, but for real, because you see, let me tell you why. Because we like, if you're the owner of Arsenal and Arteta was taking you out of the mud, yeah, and he's got you to second a few times, it's quite hard to say you haven't done a good job and to sack him. I understand you say you want to get to the next level, but you've got to say. You kind of say as an owner, you've done your job. You got to now get us over the line, and we cannot owe it to you, but for you to be the guy to get the plaudits and the praises. Man are always just saying, "Oh, yeah, he's got us this far, sack him. We don't owe no one nothing and rare to turn, blah blah blah." But that's not entirely true.
No, but I'm not saying sack him. Remember,
I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying in general, it's not entirely true because. The same way we got irritated with Van Persie leaving was because we waited by him for all his injuries. As soon as he becomes fit and healthy, he left. No loyalty. Now, there's no loyalty in football. It works both ways. You get it? It's not a one-way thing. It has to work both ways. We get irritated with Van Persie. We got irritated with Nasri because they didn't show loyalty. They were disloyal. That's why we're irritated with them. You can't have it both ways. We've got to say, I'll tell you, you've deserved the chance to go and cement your legacy and become a great. So go do it. It's just on you now, isn't it?
Yeah, but then Go on.
Go on.
No, because I was gonna say to caveat that, yeah, I don't think you're wrong for what it's worth, yeah. But being devil's advocate, let's be honest, this is a massive job that a novice manager's got. There's been times where he could have been sacked. He's been given bare loyalty. You look at what we've done into transfer market. I remember when Edu and Arteta first came in, rightly or wrongly, was ripping up contracts. We was having to do a new regime. We've kind of fucked it already. I think they've given him loyalty. We've spent 105 million on Declan Rice. Half of these guys are him. They've backed him when it weren't cool to back him. So now, ain't it about just getting it over the line now? I hear you.
And that's why Berta's come in. That's why for me, that's where the loyalty stops. They've literally said, all right, we tried it your way. Berta's now come in to, it's not about me and you no more.
You got to give people a chance to do the thing that you want them to do. Do you get it? Like,
imagine 3 years, Killy.
What do you mean?
He's had 3 years, bro. Like, this is the third year we're fighting for a title, brother. Like, you're gonna get over the line. You're gonna get us a car, like, or we need to try something else, surely.
No, but it depends on. Like, obviously, everyone's got different ideas on what success is, isn't it? So I'm not one of them guys that think trophies are non-successful, because a lot of Arsenal fans will say, "Oh, League Cup and FA Cup, that's not that you get it." So that's what a lot of people say. I'm not one of them. So I'm one of them guys that say, "Listen, you gotta have pressure on you to succeed." I understand that, but you also need him to be able to actually get the job done. Like, and people keep saying, "No, sack him until you get it right. Sack that manager until you get it right. Sack that manager until you get it right." Well, that's the easy answer, isn't it? That's the easy option. So
yeah, but
as soon as you have adversity,
I hear you
crumble.
I hear you, D. But then in the same breath, it's like, bro, how long do we? I get you don't want to go down like the Chelsea route, like, sack my man.
I'm saying, because in the 2 years that he spoke of, we're gonna have to try doing that, surely.
Yeah, that's my point. When does it get to a point where you go?
I said 2 years. I said, yeah, I gave the answer, innit?
What's he showing you to be given 2 more years, though?
He's showing me that he's all now, every single time he hasn't won the league, he's always the next best manager. So a lot of teams and a lot of people keep saying, "Oh yeah, he hasn't shown can't get over the line. He hasn't shown to get over the line." How about everyone else? How about the other 19 teams? Oh, if Guardiola falls off, he should be next up. Yes, if the world worked like that, but he hasn't shown. He hasn't got to the point where I feel like he's not better than almost everyone else out there. I feel like him and the team are getting to the point. The team are still young. This is a very young team. You got to allow them to actually. Bro, the team is young. The only player that's above that certain age is Gabriel.
The man are 24 plus now. You know, the majority, the youngest excluding the Highlanders is Calafiori.
No, but all of them are that age. It's not like you only got Partey that's not that age. Everyone else is young. It's not like you got a mixture of.
They're still young, but they're not young boys anymore, man.
Jorginho ain't young. Zinchenko ain't young.
Now, I'm even just talking about the core because we know Jorginho, Partey, them kind of men are gone. But Saka's 24 now. Saliba's 24 now. Odegaard's like 25, 26. Ben White's not young. Timber's experienced. I agree with Dean that they're young and they're maturing. But my thing is where I slightly differ is you lot are kind of mature enough now. I'm not expecting you to be seasoned pros, but it's not a potential thing now. And the same with Arteta. I feel you're at a point now where you still ain't reached your full potential, but I need you lot to realize it. Because for me, I don't know about you lot. In the last 3 years, arguably 2-3 years, this has been two of the best, 2-3 collective sides that have been the best in the Emirates period. Are they really not good enough than other teams that we've seen win an FA Cup or something to cement something in history? Because I feel like it's getting a bit blind trustworthy now with what we're doing at the club, personally.
But that's why I said 2 years, isn't it? Because I feel like there has to be a cut-off point. I'm only saying that because you asked me the question, innit?
No. Yeah.
I can't answer that actual question of when is the cut-off point. The cut-off point will be when I feel like, me personally, that I feel like I've lost faith in it. I can't actually answer when that will be. But at the point that I'm at now, I still feel like Arteta can do this. I'm not looking at this team feeling like we can't win the league with Arteta in charge. I feel like he can. And once he wins one, then he just shuts everyone up. It just
that's the main thing.
I just want to shut everybody up. I've had enough of everyone.
But that's our point. He just needs to get over the line, and I'm scared. I'm scared. Yeah, he's giving me Gabriel. Yeah, he's giving me Gabriel Jesus.
No one celebrating.
No, because I still trust him. What are you on about?
I give him. I'm telling you, I'm the only one that is allowed to celebrate.
Nah, you are mad. DG can't celebrate. DG can't celebrate.
You man are more loyal to the manager than the football club. I'm on this Arsenal thing. You man are supporting Arteta.
God willing,
I don't get time. Arteta's got 2 years. I'm supporting Arsenal. What do you mean I can't say?
No. There's a difference between Berta and Arteta.
But I said Arteta is a good coach. No, the difference with that is he just walked in the door, bro.
All right, let me ask you because you like to do middle ground, innit? You like to be the middleman, innit? So let me ask you the question. Yeah,
here we go.
Where would you set Arteta?
When I see the players down tools. And if we don't,
no. Don't you dare. Hold on, don't dare answer it like that. Don't you dare.
No. You got to say. I gave a time frame. What's your time frame?
Yes. What is your time frame?
I think everybody's on borrowed time. If there was a better pattern now,
no, not borrowed time. Stop this. Look, he's going around the question.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
Answer the question. It's not hard. Listen. Hold on. He asked me. I said I give him another year after the season.
I'm not on that.
He said 2. What's yours then?
What's yours?
I'm on until there's another pattern. You're gonna. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what I think. He's got 18 months left on his deal, bro. He signed a new deal. For me, when I see the players down tools or there's a better pattern, I'm on it. If Xabi Alonso was free today, I'm doing that.
What does that mean?
Xabi Alonso said I want to sign for Arsenal today. Arteta, one love, my guy. You're gone. Other than that, you're staying here, bro. You're staying here. I don't know, man. It's a dictatorship over here, man. I invited these guys on my channel. I don't press them pause for answers. They're moving like I got all the answers.
This is family, man. This is all family settings. You get me?
But it's calm, man.
What you would start Arteta for Alonso if he was coming this summer?
If Alonso said I'm on coming to Arsenal, I'm on it today.
One sec, Catch. Is there anyone else that you would have that mentality for?
I'd have to sit down with Berta, him being a winner and whatnot.
You didn't sit down with Alonso. I'm asking you.
No, because I'm not gonna lie, with Arteta, I do like these new age managers, and Alonso's kind of the same in it. But the difference is Alonso showed me he's not stubborn. Like he will change stuff. That's the question with Arteta, and he's won the league. I can't sit here and say Arteta would win the Bundesliga. I'm not gonna lie.
So do you think, that if Alonso was managing Arsenal at this point, you think he would have won the league by now with the same players?
Yeah.
No chance.
Million percent.
Alonso would have won the league with Havertz up front.
Millions, because their man would have bought a striker. I know Xabi Alonso not sitting there
with these players, you think he would?
Yeah, he would have, because I don't think Xabi Alonso last season would have done what we saw against Aston Villa, and that would have been an extra 3 points. Would have won the league by a point. Yeah, I do.
Nah.
Well, you can't ask me unless a question.
No, I'm accepting what you're saying. But I don't think